Trinity B1 ISE 1 4 Skills Test. SELT Secure English Language Tests. B1 English Test ISE 1 Skilled Worker, Health and Care Worker, Scale-Up Worker, Student Visas.
Have you done something?
Yes, I done. Task
Yes.
3 or 4. I sent.
Yes. I will first check that and then I'll give you a new reading task to do.
Okay.
Uh,
I read.
yes, please.
I am writing to this essay about why everyone should learn a foreign language. Firstly, I want to recommend it way of learning a foreign language: watching film with subtitle, use the internet, join language class, listening to music, use native speakers. Secondly, I want to explain how studying a foreign language can improve school performance, change the brain, better solving problems, better score in test, help in reading, music and math, study abroad, degree requirement, future travel, getting better job. Thirdly, I want to explain why a foreign language will be useful in the future, because foreign language helps for future travel, abroad study, employment opportunity.
Okay, let me just reread it. Firstly, I am writing, no, I'm not writing to this essay. I'm writing this essay about why everyone should learn a foreign language. Okay, good. Firstly,
Okay.
I want to recommend ways of learning a foreign language: watching films with subtitles, use internet, join language class, listening music, and also use native speakers, not talk to native speakers. But it's okay.
Okay.
Secondly, I want to explain how studying a foreign language can improve school performance, change the brain better at school, change the brain good, better at problem solving, reading, music, and maths, help in very beautiful, very nice. You're never getting better job. Thirdly, I want to explain why a foreign language will be useful in the future, because foreign language helps for future travel abroad. And how did you write it so beautifully? Did you copy it or did you write it by yourself?
I write myself.
Honestly, promise?
Yes, promise.
All right, thank
I
you.
this 30 times, 30 minutes, I complete this essay.
Good, very nice. Now, beautiful. We are going to check the next part. Yes.
Task 4. I read.
Yes.
Hello friend, I am writing this email to tell about my recently holiday experience. Firstly, I went to Scotland last week with my husband. This holiday was nice and enjoyable. We stayed in a beautiful hotel. We had lots of drink and food. We walked around different places there and took a lot of photos. We went shopping mall and we bought some clothes. Secondly, I want to say I enjoyed my trip because weather was cold and it was snowing. I like snowing weather. We went mountain area. We made TikTok video. This trip was my first trip, so I enjoyed lots.
Very nice.
This is email, no?
Hmm.
Email
It
writing.
doesn't matter if it's an email or what, but it's hello friend, I'm writing this email to tell about my recent holiday experience, not recently. Very beautiful.
Okay, recent.
Firstly, I want, not went. Firstly, I want to tell you. Firstly, I went, okay, it's fine. Went is okay, to Scotland last week with my husband. This holiday was nice and enjoyable. Um, okay, this was nice and enjoyable. Mm, enjoyable. We stayed in a beautiful hotel. We had lots of drinks and
Okay.
food. We walked around different places there and took a lot of photos. We went shopping at mall and we bought some clothes. Wrong spelling of clothes. Secondly, I want to say I enjoyed my trip because weather was cold and it was snowing, and I like snowy weather. Snowy, not snowing, but snowy. Why?
Okay.
I went to the mountain areas. We went to mountain area and we made TikTok videos. This trip was my first trip, so I enjoyed a lot. Very nice. Beautiful. Very, very good. Unreal. Unbeatable. Very good. Very, very proud of
This
you for this.
this essay, I write just 103, sometimes 104. This is good or no?
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Is because here is say write 130, 100 to 130 word. So I'm confused. This I write every day. Sometimes I write 103, sometimes 104, 5 word only. This okay? 104, 5 only.
Okay. Yeah, that's 100, 105, 100, 105, 102, 106. It's fine. Even if you write 120, that's okay. But
Okay.
I would suggest write less. Okay? Try to be close it around 100, 105, 110.
Okay.
Yes, beautiful. Have you ever done this test before, bilingualism?
No.
Okay, so your time begins now for this, and we have to complete this full task, and I will check that for you. Okay, start off with reading.
Okay. Modern scientists believe that being able to speak two languages equally will greatly benefit the mind. Recent research has shown that a bilingual person's first language and second language have a positive effect on the use of one another and also on how the mind works is general. Before the 1960s, however, it was believed that being bilingual was a disadvantage for the mind. It was generally believed that bilinguals would have similar vocabularies and is underdevelopment development mind abilities and generally moreover children learning two languages from a young age would to be confused to become really and good either. One scientist studying the problem of bilinguals reported that bilinguals these words in had small vocabulary. However, it was since been shown that the methodology of these studies was very poor, and this means that their conclusions were false. First of all, they did not consider the socio-economic status, and many of them gave verbal list of poor speaker and second language in that second language. Moreover, these studies use unscientific and subjective definition of bilingual. There are several definitions of bilingual. For example, even individuals that are learner another language are sometimes called bilingual simply because they can speak and second language even if they can't speak it very well. In addition, the term is also used for individuals who are just as good at two language even though they learn one of the two later in life is a foreign language. One definition of bilingual often used in scientific studies is a person who is exposed to two languages is the same time from a very young age, but even this definition varies depending on the study of on how subjects are selected. In 1962, Pierre of Lambert published an important study which drew attention to the importance of consider such a factor in social research is well used for using a standard definition of bilinguals when selection of sample of bilinguals to be studied in their carefully controlled study, they found that their bilingual subjects saw significant advantage over this language. They advantage bilinguals. Past research on the native fluency of bilinguals, the mistake of past research, the mental problems of monolingual children, the study that highlight the importance of methodology what the word bilingual means. Being bilingual is good for the mind. Modern scientists believe that being two languages equally greatly benefit the mind. Recently, research has shown that the bilingual person, first language and second language, have a positive effect on the use of one another and also mind work in general. Bilingual is a good for mind. Being bilingual is a good for mind. Yes. Paragraph 1. Being bilingual is good for the mind. Before the 1960s, however, it was believed that his studies make that subject definition and bilingual. Moreover, this studies used on scientific. There are since so that methodologies of these studies was very poor, and this means that their conclusions were false. The mistake of past research, the research on the negative influence. The study was highlighted important what the bilinguals means the mental problem of the mistake of past research. Hence, and there also bilinguals, for example, even individuals and learn another language and sometimes called bilingual simple because they can speak a second language. Can't speak very well. In addition, they used individuals who are just a good two language, life and foreign language one. Scientific studies and person who is expert two languages at the same time from very young. Nation varies depending on study. There are several definitions of bilinguals. For example, an individual speaks second language even they can't speak in very well. Developed mind abilities in general. Moreover, children learning two language problems of bilingual reported. 5. In 1962, Bill Lambert published an important study which drew attention and importance of considering in such a socio definition and selection samples of bilinguals carefully controlled study. They found subjects show significant advantage language development abilities. The mistake the study highlight the importance of mythology for the world. 5D bilinguals spend too much on their energy comparison to language. Bilinguals spend too much of their energy. Bilinguals spend too much on their energy comparing the two languages. Too much. Children young and too much really and either in science problems and reported bilinguals was intelligence. Bilinguals spend too much of their energy comparing to language. The word bilinguals can have many different meanings. Bilinguals may mean a learner of another language at any level. Bilinguals may mean an individual who is equally good at both languages. Bilinguals may mean an individual who is equally good at both languages. It is now believed that bilinguals have fewer mental abilities than mono. Generally, bilinguals do poorly IQ test. Before a 1960 researchers showed that being bilingual put the individuals at disadvantage compared to a Mongolian speaker. Early studies were not a very scientific concept for individuals or learner unwilling. Example, culture is simply learner couldn't consider sections within studying definition for the meaning subject significant disadvantage. Scientific setting, I finished task 1. Study the highlighted.
This one, the study that highlighted the important. Okay, 5 out of 5.
Yes, also right, maybe. Early studies were not very scientific. So it is now believed that bilinguals.
H is true. That earlier
Yes,
studies were unscientific.
it is now
B
believed
is
that
false.
bilinguals.
B is true. C is true. D is true. F is false. Okay, this means G is true. Okay, so the false statements are A is false, E is false, F is false.
Yeah.
The rest true. Okay, you got 4 points here.
Okay.
Sample.
So sample have been.
Okay. They
Okay.
showed them the right kind of sample here. That was in here. They say that selecting a sample, they showed bilinguals to be studied, right? So they showed the sample having a standardized measure for, because we can't write everything there, right?
Yes.
Very nice, Karuna. Unreal. Very beautiful. Now quickly do the second part also.
Okay. 12 May release date. Yes, 15 length 1:55 minutes. Chemistry, science, fiction, writer Tinawali. Knowledge trees, farewells and beneath cast plot summary. It's 2080. All children are born perfect. They look the same thing and same way, act the same way, and do the same thing until a mistake happens. The mistake is called Mary, played by comedy. Mary's parents, Knowledge and Freeman, fight to give her chef in a world where difference is better, a world that wants to marry his parents.
Yes, beautiful. Time is almost up because I want you to do multi-text writing also. So I want you to finish this. How far along are you?
Okay.
How much you've done by far?
But I complete 2
But
25. I finished
okay,
25.
do the rest also. Okay, fine.
Okay. Here 16 I write to D. I send you.
You completed all of it.
Okay.
You have completed it or not?
I complete only 25.
No, you need to do the rest also, okay? I can give you
26.
5 minutes more, okay?
Okay. Okay, I finish.
Okay. Just let me check it.
Question 16. Start.
Mentions negative. Okay, this is correct. Discusses the point the film is trying to make. This is correct. Suggests that some parts of the film might be frightening. Correct. Gives information about the level of experience of actors. That is B, beautiful. where they say that all of them were really unexperienced. They were not, they were ordinary actors, not extraordinary. I mean, they were not famous people. That's given in text B. Tells us the age of, yes, correct. 4 points here. In here, B for ball, the filmmakers did not spend a huge amount of money on normals. This is true.
The story of the film
Correct.
take place in the future.
No, they don't want their child to change in any way. That's what they're trying to prevent in the video. They don't want a video, I'm sorry, in that lesson, in
Film.
the reading passage, right?
Okay.
So E is false. Okay. 4 points. Look the same. Perfection, okay? Perfection doesn't really exist, and they have written there's no such thing as perfection. Young children. Quality and effects, not. Special effects.
Okay. Here, last one. I'm confused here. Acting
Because
or brain
exact
anatomy?
word is special. Acting is correct. Special effects, not quality and effects. I'll not
Okay.
give you a mark for this. I'll not give you a mark for this. I'll give you a mark for this. So 8 and 2, 10. And earlier you had 14?
This task 2, I got 12. This one 12 and another 13.
Okay, 22 is a good score. Congratulations, you passed with a merit. Okay, thank you. This
Okay.
is the end of the lesson. Karuna, I don't think so. It will be hard for you. We have finished our lessons, right? And I
Yeah.
think you can pass. If you will have any questions before the exam, you can text me. No worries.
Okay.
But stay confident. This is not difficult. You understand everything. Am I right?
Okay.
Not okay. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Is there anything difficult for you? Do you have any questions for me?
Uh, just maybe I do this writing. Good. It's okay. But speaking time, sometimes I'm hesitant. I don't know what happened.
Understand the question, okay? I know speaking is a problem where you need to
Yeah.
understand when, where, who, how, what. That's it, you know?
Okay.
It's a very little test, Karuna, so stay active in the test. Stay active. Examiner will ask you very few questions, maybe 4 to 5 only.
Okay.
Thank you.